Can we go home now?
But you love camping. You used to camp with Daddy all the time.
I know, but we didn't camp this long.
Danny, you live on the side of the road in a tent?
We've all been living through the COVID-19 pandemic for over a year now, and a new movie now takes us through a day in the life of a mother and daughter. I'm Fine, Thanks for Asking has been shortlisted as one of the best films at South by Southwest, and we now welcome in Kelley Kali, who directed and starred in the film, and Deon Cole. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Well, this is cool because we know the film will make its way to the Bay Area and be featured at the San Francisco Film Festival next month, so that is cool. Kelley, where did the idea for the movie come from?
Well, it all started one day. I just woke up with this pressing need in the middle of summer after we've been quarantined for several months to make something. And I went to my writing partner, Deon, who's also a producer on the film, and my friends, Angelique Molina, who is my co-director, Roma Kong, who's a producer, and Capella Fahum, who's a producer, and said, hey, we got to make something. And so we all took a look at what the things around us, what we were affected by. And I know that living in Los Angeles, there's a large homeless population. And one of the things I've been noticing during the pandemic is a large increase of women on the streets. And so we all discussed this as a subject, and we felt like it needed to be explored because a lot more people were on the verge of, we intentionally used the word houseless, because a lot of us were living from paycheck to paycheck. And so many more people had jobs, but just were temporarily out of step. And some ended up in their cars or on friends' couches or in families, or some may end up in a tent temporarily. So we wanted to explore that dynamic with the film.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting and a lot to tell there. We know the movie's set during the coronavirus pandemic, but it has somewhat of a 90s feel to it. There's a Do the Right Thing reference in the movie. So were there any films that inspired this one?
There were a lot of films that inspired this one. The way we executed it, we referenced Sean Baker's Tangerine on how he did a lot of things. We also referenced Life is Beautiful, the way that he protected his son from the truth by making it a game during the Holocaust. So we did that same where she's pretending that they're camping but to her daughter, but they really aren't. Do the Right Thing, we did want to pay homage to Spike, and we used heat as a character. So the heat of the summer, the oppressiveness that was on her in this time frame that she needed to get this money to get them off the streets. So yeah, there are quite a few references that we used.
That's great. Deon, you've had such a long career in Hollywood, but this is the first movie you've actually executive produced. So how did you connect with Kelley, and what made you want to get involved?
So me and Kelly, we met in New York on a film that we both were doing. And from that conversation, we just kind of knew that we got each other's thoughts or whatever, man. And we wanted to accomplish the same thing, which is tell films in our story and do it our way, not have too much say-so in what we do in order to get out, situations like this, and so we got together and we worked on several projects, and this is one of our first ones.
Well, the movie was produced in part with a stimulus check. Some of the crew members actually acted in the film as well. How were you able to turn those budget limitations into this final product that we want to see?
Well, it was kind of if you build it, they will come sort of situation. So I had a stimulus check and some of my unemployment at the time, and that's what we started with. We just got it going. And then, when Capella came on and Deon came on, we had more access to resources to really get the film done the way we needed to. So that it started with the stimulus check. We were just hitting the ground running, making sure we were getting it done, and the rest is history.
And it all worked out, which is wonderful for all of us. What message do you hope people will leave with after watching this?
I would hope that, people have a discussion and know if there's anything that you can help anyone that's in this position, please do. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully everyone gets to see the film. You can see it at South by Southwest. It's in the film festival there. You can go to SXSW or our Instagram page, which is Thanks for Asking Movie, and follow our page and look at the trailer.
You know, I do have to say that it's so nice to see what has come out of this. A lot of generosity has come out of this pandemic, all of the positives and creativity, which is evident here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's you just gotta, when you're an artist, you can't stop. You just gotta do what you gotta do, and hopefully through your art reflect the world around you. And we were able to do that with friends, which is great.
Yeah, and it's a very important story to tell. So thank you, Kelley Kali and Deon Cole. Thank you so much for talking with us, and good luck on the movie.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
very
me.
much. Thanks for having me.